Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Last time we set up all construction and make sure that we can get ready to go to build whatever we need, and today we will get our rail construction office ready to go. So let's see how fast we can get that done. Yeah, I do appreciate the game that just lets you watch what's happening and things are actually moving. But I don't always agree with how the construction office prioritizes things. All of the constructions that we just completed had to be needed a bus heading their way before a crane was sent out. That's a little weird. That also results in a lot of vehicles just sitting here, which, okay, I mean, this one still needs to be built. Also assign it to something, then it may get built. And that's fine. The other thing I had to do in between, I had to switch out these small flatbeds, even though the capacity was high enough with the larger ones. Just between these two, I didn't buy anything. And we do know that there is a size limitation, a hidden size limitation. So yeah, I just had to do that to make things work. That's fine now. It's working. It's doing its thing. I would assume this one doesn't have any power, so let's set that up. The hopefully the time lapse that you just saw was from about 30 minutes of building, and honestly I don't think that's that bad for this much steel construction, this much crane interaction. But I'm just going to stop it here because we're almost done with the construction office. But I already know that this construction office, the way it sits right now, is not in range, in walking range of anyone. I can extend this. If I would run a footpath either on this side or on that side to this footpath, I think I can reach one or two buildings, but I don't feel like that is enough. Yeah, there's still kindergarten issues, which, I mean, that means we have a baby boom right now, and that's fine. I did have to add a second kindergarten over here because we had the same issues. Sport, how are you not? There shouldn't be an issue here getting anything. What is going on? You have food. I don't have enough people. Okay. I tried to be smart and just change all the numbers a little bit, but apparently that was a terrible, terrible idea. Yeah, we don't want people waiting in front of the shop. That's just bad because that means, yeah, we had some escapes. Okay, it could be worst. Just 6 of them. Yeah, that's fine. I think on this side, I tried to do something similar. Let's increase that, and that should be good. This will be completed pretty soon, but I think we have to start thinking about having more people for especially this. That building is important. We have our heat there. Ideally, what do we have here? 43 and 75. No, we're just going to stick with this one. Ideally, this will be covered by the heat that we already have in this area, because I don't want to lose people due to heat. I can't see if my road is connected there, but it is. Good. That one has heat. This one has heat and power, and that one's not going to fit there. That's all right. Just add 1 or 2 more. And these are almost exclusively for rail construction. I don't want them to do anything else. They are in range of shopping for sure, sport for sure, entertainment relatively sure. I probably should put another footpath here. So let's do that. Our normal pedestrian bridge, I think we have concrete. And at some point, this was an option that I could run it like this, but obviously right now it doesn't work, and that's okay. I'm not going to be super sad. I'm just clicking here until it lets me build it, and it did let me build it. That is awesome. Can I get this over here? No. And no. And no. Definitely no. Yeah, that's a no. Let's try that again. Maybe it gives me a indicator of where I can build it. That will be awesome. So there. I can build it right here, but I don't want it right there. I want it here. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Now these definitely have access to whatever is over here, and that is important, as we all know. Ooh, I can... I do have a node there, but I don't have a node anywhere else, so that's not going to help me that much. I could connect this, but I can also eventually turn all of this just into asphalt road, and that will help me as much as what I'm doing right now. Snow! First snow! We didn't spend a full year yet, but I'm looking at this number. That number is going dangerously low. And it has a little bit to do with we don't have as many workers as I expected to have here. We have a lot of fabric, but we're really not exporting. How much are we exporting, period? Let's see, domestic production. Oh, let's just go here. Export of resources, 16,000, 11 tons of clothing. That is not enough. I think that is the takeaway here. Passengers and all that is fine. I would just like to have more workers going somewhere. Where are all the workers going? Are they just getting picked up here? I did tell them to go to this bus platform, so at some point, someone should be working here. Kind of disappointed that that's not the case right now, but hey, that's alright. Don't just ignore the traffic jam down there. We don't care about that. Did I buy? Yes, I did buy, and you have your working range, so that is good. Ooh, that's bad. Are you bringing people? You don't have any people on board. Why don't you have people on board? That is not at all good. These are still about the same size as what we started with. So this is somewhat scary. Where is your other guy? There's a bus, and there's a bus. Only this one has people, and you're going to the heating plant. That is good. You're almost there. Yeah, I will need you to get there sooner. Much sooner. Which really just translates to, I need more snowplows that can go out this way. And then that should be okay. But I don't really have the money right now. I will need to take out a loan once this one is done for sure. There's no way around that. But for right now, everyone is probably starting to get a little... It's not terrible. We're still at 20 degrees. That is actually okay. You don't have a job, just go to the bus stop. They will give you a job, no problem. So this is slowly going down, and once this guy arrives, we should fill up our heat again. Let's make sure that happens. This number has to be nice and high. Yep, smokestacks are on. This goes up to 90, and that should heat up everyone around us. And nobody is How can you not go to sport? I don't understand how this is happening. You should be able to just make it to sport. Are you in range of sport? Yes, you are. Go do sport. There's no reason for anyone to not be able to take the pool or to go to the pool to do sport. That is really, really frustrating. Okay, well, we don't have to fix that right now. I want this one to be done soon. It looks like we have everything. We need a little more steel. This one is relatively full, but we need it to be full in order for our road cranes to actually work later on. So that's just a thing that is happening, and I think that is good. But what is the next half? What do we need to think about now? Well, I think the next thing is more money. I think that's a big thing. We have the cranes here. I should also probably put at least one truck in there so they don't just sit around there, but honestly, they're more for landscaping than anything else. So let's plan out our tourist town. I'm gonna go with the highest star rating right away, which is the big city hotel. That's okay. I would like this to be in range of the bus station that I already have. I don't really want to build anything for this, and I want people to work here pretty much right away. So, thank you. Put one here, just 2 hotels should be more than enough to get started right now. And this is more for, what is it, tourism and shopping considerations. Everything else will happen, like the nicer tourist part will happen somewhere else. Shopping happens, where's my shopping mall? Here. A small little shopping center. They just see like the little border town, which I have been to a lot of border towns, especially in the Czech Republic. This feels very accurate and good enough. So that's what we're gonna go with. Power is here. That should reach out there, no problem. So let's tell them, get started on this. Transport and bus, no. Dumper, just whatever you need, all of those can be assigned to this road, and then we start constructing it. Yes, they come from over here, but I think that is okay for now. We need to plan more. Again, tourism is probably the best moneymaker right now in the game, if you are wondering. They don't cost much to set up, and then they just work. What can we do here? You are not... Attraction score 0.8, 1.8 for the pool. They can reach the pool from there. Carousel, I believe, yeah, requires weather temperature above 7 degrees. We don't want that. We want in all year round. Above 10 degrees, that doesn't help. There we go. Republic Theater, 2.5 stars. Workers, 20. I think that's fine, and that fits pretty nicely right here. And I think we can even set it up so that we don't need any extra connections for workers. And I like that. Yeah, set this up. The dumpers, we have so much gravel. I can technically almost think about exporting gravel. Maybe that's a good thing right now. I don't really want to clog up the road though. And I don't want to use the dumpers that we have right now for anything else but coal in the winter. Money-wise, we are doing okay right now simply because we're still on this phase, but we're getting there. Only 1 person there? That's not what I want to see. 31 people sounds nicer, but none of this is exactly what I want to see. Let's assign a few more things to our construction offices just to get them ready, because once the construction office is done, I will move some people from somewhere. I don't know where yet. Maybe from these buildings, maybe from the other city, into these buildings and assign them directly to the construction office, because this needs to start getting done. I will definitely export gravel once the rail part is done, but this will take a little while to get at least to the border. And I can micromanage that we can get to the border a little faster on just a single lane or single line, but we'll see. I haven't completely made up my mind on that. So there's tourism. I think I want to add one more thing that is not weather related. The beach for sure is weather related. The zoo, I like the zoo. The zoo feels like something that is there for everyone, not just for tourists. Again, I don't want to put it too far away from potential workers. So right here feels like a good place. Ooh, this is great. I like that. I like that fits there, right behind the, whatever this is called, theater. Right behind the theater. Can I do this? Can you go around here? And I connect here. You can. There is no direct path there, but there is a path here. That should be fine. I do think this one should also be connected. I need to give myself, at least my workers, the best possible way to get to wherever they need to go. I'm a little surprised that there's no footpath connection here, but that's okay. I will probably add that later on, not right now. And let's see. Everyone that does gravel. Yeah, no, dumpers are the ones that I want to assign. Oh, dumpers and mech. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You. I will assign you to everything that's visible here. I don't think you have a path to that. But, ew, split that one up weird. Do all of these, that's already assigned. Do this one, that's already assigned to you. I love that the new highlighting works. Like, things are just orange, and it'll tell you exactly what they can reach and what they can't. Do we have workers here yet? We don't have any... I don't understand. These workers... I don't like that, but I think that's what I have to do, because I also don't see a lot of workers making it to this spot. Which is not ideal. Which probably just means we don't have enough people in this whole area. But we should. At least they're more happy now than they were before. Our money is also still doing okay. I know I'm moving around a lot. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. This one didn't have power, so this one has to be built pretty soon, pretty fast. It costs 17 tons of steel. That probably means... what does that mean? I didn't want to run another power line out here because nothing in this area will need continuous power. And everything that needs continuous power already has it. I could have probably made this a small. Let's pause it real quick. I need to check something. Energy related. The small one cost 5. Yeah, we're just making this a small one. I think. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Small one. I may even be able to fit you in here at a better angle. I like it. And then we just assign you to our construction offices. That should make our life a lot easier. I hope they didn't just already pick up stuff, but it should be fine. This is what I want to see. All construction offices, I need you to use all equipment that you have and get out and do things. That is much better than what it was before. How are we doing on everything? We are surprisingly okay. I do have a lot of spaces available here that I could export gravel from this spot. It's not... It feels right. I also have a lot of dump trucks here that I could just repurpose a couple of them to do the exporting. It will cost some fuel, but that is another form of income. And right now we are going dangerously low on money. So let's get our first loan. Yes, we are playing with loans this time. We're not going to skim out on that. Just ruble. I would like for max duration for... I will use this loan to buy cranes. And cranes are expensive, and then I need steel for that one too. I'm not going to go max right away, but 1.5... No. Here's what I'm going to do. This one is going to start at 100,000. Just going to hold us over for the winter. Has a high interest rate, but I think that's okay. And then once the crane office is done, which will be very soon... and I believe the crane that I want is the new gray crane. Becomes available in 61. So at the start of the next year, we should get the crane that is a lot better for what we wanted to do or needed to do. Workers on construction site, only 7. That is sad. I wonder when the 11 seaters become available. Maybe they already have. We have 4 pages of things. I don't think there's anything important. Unemployment, traffic jam, production stopped. Yeah. No, with the new system for the notifications, I honestly ignore it more now than I ever did before. But I think that's okay. Where are you going? You have 28 workers. You're heading to Kilibursk. Kilibursk is over here, and that means you should drop off those 28 people that head to this site and then go to work. Yeah, I really don't understand why there's no worker on this platform. Let's make sure that this is actually happening the way I need it to happen. So you come down here. Why is there... Oh, you probably come from over here. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to add a truck for that. There's the 28 workers that head straight to the train station. Cool. Don't slip on the ice, please. Very good. Proud of you. And then in here, we should have 28 people. Good. And then in about an hour, all of these 28 people should go straight to... This is my problem. I don't need that many workers and professors in here. All I need is like 10. If that. I think that's my problem why this area wasn't working. 7,000 from our original money. That is good. But these will start making some clothing now, and then we should be golden. I think. I hope. How are we doing on clothes here? We are full, which is perfect. Food is probably one of the next things we will start on. We will also need alcohol for our tourists to make them happy. But we'll see how that goes. That will probably be a more dedicated truck line, maybe a couple small trucks that will deliver to the hotels, and that should be okay. I do like to see that these are pretty much done now. These are workers that come from this area already, so we don't need buses to bring them out here, which is nice, as long as they don't take workers away from other places. And now, I don't understand why you are not sending out a crane out here. That's really weird. Oh, there's a crane here. I don't know if there was a crane there. Maybe there was a crane there too. Just couldn't see it. It's probably sitting on the other side. But this is good. We have some people there now, and I will just take a few workers from all of these. No, not invite. Move 10 residents. 1. Hey, you. Come here. 2. 3. 4. And now I have workers that can already reach this side, and you are almost done. I'm excited for this. Now we are dipping into our loan for the first time. That's okay. We are not really exporting yet, and that is something that has to happen pretty soon. Probably, I think gravel is our best bet, because this whole setup can produce enough gravel for... Oh, I don't want that one. It is so speed. It's a 10 speed track builder. But if I don't use this one, I'm not starting anything. So where are we? We are January 61. At this point, there are no other track builders available, so we're just going to get 2 of these. We have actual 40 people sitting here and working there. I just want you to go straight to here. Don't worry about anything else. Everything else should be in walking range for you. Yep, you can reach everything but this guy, and as passengers, you should be able to walk there. Can we shorten the path just a tiny, tiny bit? This would shorten it for sure. A construction office should pick that up pretty soon. So that may be helpful. We can also, just again, turn most of this into asphalt. I don't want to build these, so stop sending people there. That is not helpful. But we have this now. There are some workers. We are missing gravel because this guy is not done yet. So that's okay. We just got a lot of materials in again because this one filled up on everything that it wanted. Electronic components is something that will need. So let's assign you, and you need fuel. So this assignment is right. All I want you to do is do this one and this one. 90% is fine. Just trains have such a big capacity that I don't want to work with half-full trains when I drive around anywhere. So this should be important. And once this power is done, we should have liftoff. No fuel, missing resources is gravel. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to leave this the same. I think I will see how much a train can actually carry one of the big ones. It will be okay. This should be pretty much done once this guy drops off. What we have here, 150 days, 14 people, with a multiplier of 65. This may get done in this time. And I think that is a great place to stop for today because things are getting done. We are building. We took out our first loan just to move along a little bit. I think in this series, as long as loans mean that we can progress in the Republic and can start building more, they are totally appropriate. I don't just want to take them out willy-nilly, but we need them for progress. So that's where we are. Thank you guys for watching. I am not quite sure yet what we're going to do next time. We have to build the tourist town pretty soon because we need income. Maybe the tourist town will happen before the industrial area to the right of me that you can't see right now. But we also need to start thinking potentially about other industries that we reduce our imports just a little bit. Construction will be important. Food will be important. I am not quite sure which one is... You can't see my hands. I'm not quite sure which one is more important yet, because they both kind of are. But for right now, we're on a pretty good path. We have power now. You see that little crane coming out? Yeah, that's perfect. Do not add signals to your first block out of the construction office, rear construction office, because then you can have 2 cranes running at the same time and you don't have to worry about stuff. It's awesome. Trust me, it's the best. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I have Patreon, YouTube memberships, and just normal channel subscriptions if you care to do any of that and get notified when I have more episodes like this. So I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.